It's time for the first ever AI battle tournament. 16 of your favorite characters will go head to head in a double elimination bracket. In our lineup, we've got Winnie the Pooh, Bobby Hill, Pikachu, Hello Kitty, Homer Simpson, Mickey Mouse, Mario, the Grinch, Shrek, Sonic, Eric Cartman, Garfield, Spongebob Squarepants, Charlie Brown, Bugs Bunny, and Scooby Doo. Who will come out on top? Let the games begin. In match 1 of the round 16, we've got Bobby Hill versus Winnie the Pooh. Alright, we're starting off in the second dimension. Uh-oh, Bobby's already pulled a rifle. Pooh tries to strike back with a knife, but it looks like he's already taken too much damage. So it looks like round 1 goes to Bobby Hill. This puts Bobby Hill in the round of 8, and Winnie the Pooh is knocked down to the loser's round. Our next match we have is between Pikachu and Hello Kitty. I think these two are a bit too soft for this battle to get too crazy. Oh, never mind, I spoke too soon. Pikachu is now clawing out Hello Kitty's eyes, but it looks like it wasn't very effective because Hello Kitty's fighting back strong. Oh, now Hello Kitty's got the knife, and this one's over. Pikachu is out of there. Hello Kitty advances, Pikachu's in the loser's round. Our next match is between Homer Simpson and Mickey Mouse. Alright, it looks like Homer's throwing the first punch. Wow, now he's punching with a gun, but Mickey's sword is holding it off. Mickey lost his sword, he might be in trouble here. Oh, never mind, it was all a trick. Wow, I'm surprised Mickey came back on that one. I could have sworn he was out. Mickey moves on, Homer moves down. The next fight's gonna be between Mario and the Grinch. Alright, we've just started. They both got each other locked up. Mario's trying to fight back with the game controller. Oh, but it looks like the Grinch has a little trick up his sleeve. Oh, it wasn't a sleeve at all. He came out with a third hand coming out of his chest. Not looking too good for him. I think the Grinch has him. And Mario is out of there. Our next match is between two lifelong rivals, Shrek and Sonic. Oh, what is this? You can't become friends now. It's time to fight. Alright, that's more like it. Pull a sword out on him. Shrek has a shank and Sonic has some kind of axe. Oh, and then Sonic pulls out the gun. The whole thing was a ruse. And now he takes out a very disappointed Shrek. That one's gotta hurt. Now we have Eric Cartman versus Garfield. Alright, Eric's arms are a bit short in this fight, and Garfield looks like he's making fun of him for it. Oh, Garfield's taunting even more. Eric's getting heated. Uh-oh, I think Garfield might have the upper hand on this one. Oh, never mind, now they both got guns. And Eric snatches the gun out of Garfield's hands. Wow, I think Garfield got a little too cocky in that one. 3 cheers for Eric. Our next fight between two yellow fellows, Charlie Brown and SpongeBob. Alright, I guess we're starting this fight with a rock, paper, scissors game. Oh, I think Charlie Brown cheated, and now SpongeBob is pissed. Charlie, he's got the upper hand right now. I'm worried about SpongeBob. But I guess never count out the deranged sponge, because he can always make a comeback. And the sponge is victorious. Now it's time for the last match in the round of 16. We have Bugs Bunny versus Scooby Doo. Alright, right off the bat, looks like Bugs is tripping all over himself. But now we've broken out into a sword fight. Oh, I think Scooby's on the edge of overpowering him. Whoa, in a shocking turn of events, Bugs starts beating on Scooby so bad that Shaggy had to step in, and yet another upset. Now, okay, the round of 16 is over, but nobody's been eliminated quite yet. It's time to go into the losers match and start knocking some people out. Our first losers match will be between Winnie the Pooh and Pikachu. Alright, right out the gate, they both brought weapons. I would call this a sword fight, but it looks more like a screwdriver fight. Uh-oh, Winnie the Pooh's getting bigger. Oh, and he slams Pikachu to the ground. Winnie the Pooh wins this round, which means Pikachu is the first to be eliminated. Alright, our next losers round is between Homer Simpson and Mario. Wow, interesting strategy, starting out with the Spider-Man scene. Alright, they're getting in each other's face. It hasn't quite heated up yet. I don't know what happened to Homer's pants, but he's getting pretty angry. Oh, he found his pants and his gun. Now things are getting real. Uh-oh, Mario lost his gun. I think it might be over for him. And Homer Simpson has just knocked Mario out of the tournament. Now we move on to the next round between Shrek and Garfield. I had high hopes for these two. I'm really sad that one of them has to get knocked out in this round. Ooh, Garfield's starting this one with the real cat disguise. Now Shrek can't find him. Ah, but it didn't pay off. Once he transformed back, Shrek got a tight hold on him. Now Shrek has a sword. I think it's about to be lights out for Garfield. And that's game over for him. Shrek stays in while Garfield is out of the tournament. Alright, for our last losers match, we have Charlie Brown versus Scooby Doo. Scooby has the size advantage on this one, but Charlie looks pretty mad. Scooby's going for the taunt, only making it worse. Up now, Charlie has to pull out the gun and the knife. See, this is the problem with street fighting. There are no rules. Scooby tries to go for it anyway, and gets himself knocked out. Charlie Brown will survive another round, but Scooby Doo is going home. Alright, back to the round of 8. Now we have Bobby Hill versus Hello Kitty. Alright, Bobby is shifting between dimensions here, but it was all just to pull his gun stick out of his pocket. Alright, now we're going knife fight, but Bobby is just terrified of those soulless eyes on Hello Kitty. And it looks like that gaze was just too strong for Bobby, and a few of the bloody bodies in the background too. I'm gonna have to blur some of that out. But Hello Kitty has knocked Bobby into the losers round. Alright, it's time for the Grinch and Mickey Mouse to go head to head. The only rule is this fight has to be festive. Alright, the Grinch is trying to scare Mickey, but I don't think it's working too well. Now the Grinch uses his spray attack. See, now Mickey's disoriented, he can't focus. Yeah, I don't think Mickey stands a chance in this one. And the Grinch has just defeated the mouse. Even stole his identity. Moving on to the fight between Eric Cartman and Sonic. Alright, we're starting the fight with a drink of soda. Oh no, it looks like Sonic made Eric crap on the ground. Sonic has a gun now, but what are they doing? Calling timeout? Time's back in. I don't think Eric's gonna make it. Or maybe not. Sonic just turned the gun on himself. Oh, now Eric has the gun. And Sonic is knocked into the losers round. You know, I love a good comeback story. Alright, we're wrapping up the round of 8 with SpongeBob versus Bugs Bunny. Bugs is pretty terrifying, but SpongeBob is trying to be brave. Bugs just pulled out the guns. Could this be over already? Oh, SpongeBob is wrestling the guns out of his hand. Oh, now they both have guns. This one's getting real close. Uh-oh, Bugs lost his gun. Now SpongeBob is in control. And SpongeBob has stolen his ears. Alright, we're back to some more losers rounds. It means it's time to knock some more people out. Starting with Bobby Hill versus Charlie Brown. Alright, Bobby is the bigger kid. He does have the advantage here. Oh, but Charlie just pulled a knife out. But Bobby's tackling him to the ground. Oh, and Charlie's getting pummeled. Looks like Bobby lives to fight another day, while Charlie is out of the tournament. 2 more fighting for their life in the tournament. Shrek versus Mickey Mouse. Mickey throws the first punch, but he might be overextending. Oh no, what is this? Does Shrek throw a mud attack? It's not looking good for Mickey. He's getting smaller, and Shrek has just knocked Mickey Mouse out of the tournament. The poor mouse took both of his losses so close together. Next up, Sonic versus Homer Simpson. But Homer's not looking too confident on this one. Alright, starting with the verbal fights. Homer pulls out a gun right away. Oh, but Sonic counters with a knife. Oh man, Homer was completely unprepared for that one. He's going down. And Sonic takes the win. Bugs Bunny versus Winnie the Pooh. Alright, Winnie's going right for it, but Bugs is the master of taunting. Come on, little bear, I know he's just a rabbit, but he is tricky. Alright, the guns are out. Who's gonna take it? See, what was I just saying, Pooh? Bugs is gonna steal your gun while you're not looking. And that marks the end of Winnie the Pooh in this tournament. Alright, half of the roster has now been wiped out, but we got a few more elimination matches between Shrek and Bobby Hill. Alright, Bobby's using his signature 2-dimensional move. Shrek is having a hard time swinging at him like this. But oh no, he snapped out of it, and now Shrek is wearing jeans. Bobby pulls out a knife. Could this be the end? Oh no, Shrek just had a baby in the middle of a fight who happened to have a gun pointed straight at Bobby. And that marks the defeat of Bobby Hill. He is out of the tournament. Alright, it's time for the speed round between Bugs Bunny and Sonic. Interesting, they're both starting out breakdancing. Sonic goes for the punch, but Bugs blocks it. Sonic pulls out a gun and also has a baby in the middle of the fight. Uh-oh, Bugs steals the gun. Now Sonic is tripping all over himself. And wow, somehow Bugs took the win on that one. I'm a little disappointed in you, Sonic. Alright, let's head back up to the winners round where we're at the round of 4. Let's start off the round of 4 with Hello Kitty versus the Grinch. What is that? Did Hello Kitty just steal the trophy the Grinch got from Mickey Mouse? Alright, now the Grinch is pissed. But I'm telling you, behind those soulless eyes, Hello Kitty is a monster. And the Grinch somehow has been knocked down to the losers round by Hello Kitty. In our next semifinals, we have Eric Cartman versus Spongebob Squarepants. Alright, the clothes are already coming off in this one. SpongeBob's beating up with every arm he's got. But of course the fight always turns on its head when Cartman pulls out a gun. And I think SpongeBob has just accepted his fate that he's lost this one. And Eric Cartman's going to be moving on to the finals against Hello Kitty. Alright, we're getting close. Moving on to the losers round of 4, we've got Bugs Bunny versus the Grinch. I think this is going to be a close one. Both of these guys have had a really strong day. Uh-oh, Bugs is going for his signature taunt. Oh, I guess they both came prepared with guns on this one. But wait, Bugs proposed a truce, and while the Grinch was distracted, a mini Bugs came in and knocked him out. Man, Bugs is one dirty fighter. But that means that the Grinch has been knocked out, taking 5th and 6th place. In our other losers round, we've got SpongeBob versus Shrek. They both look really excited for this fight. But oh, it looks like SpongeBob's charging up power with that sword. Shrek has his own machete, but it's gonna be close. SpongeBob is calling for a timeout. Oh, there's another trick. Now SpongeBob has both guns, and Shrek stands no chance. SpongeBob moves into the top 4, and Shrek is knocked out. Alright, looks like we got a bit of a rematch on our hands between Bugs Bunny and Spongebob Squarepants. The last time these guys met, SpongeBob did win, but he's not looking too confident this time. SpongeBob starts by charging straight for him. Oh, they start out with a bloody fist battle. But oh look, Bugs pulls out his signature gun. SpongeBob looks like he's just happy to be out of this soon. Yeah, SpongeBob has definitely lost it. Bugs is really starting to take the upper hand in this one, and it looks like SpongeBob has been eliminated from the tournament, taking 4th place. Alright, it's now coming down to the finals of the winners round between Hello Kitty and Eric Cartman. Neither of these two have lost a fight yet, so whoever loses this will go down to fight Bugs Bunny. Alright, Hello Kitty's already starting to get the upper hand on this one. Eric is getting so mad, he's got all the weapons, but those beady eyes. Oh, did he catch the weakness? Uh-oh, Hello Kitty's going down. Cartman's got a knife. And wow, I didn't think that Hello Kitty could lose to anybody, but Cartman moves on to the grand finals. Alright, we're moving on to the finals of the losers round between Hello Kitty and Bugs Bunny. These two juggernauts have knocked so many out of this tournament. But oh wow, Bugs just punched Hello Kitty's hand right off. Hello Kitty fights back but attacks the wrong rabbit. And while she's distracted, Bugs gets the gun like he always does. He points it right at her and knocks her right out into third place. Hello Kitty has been eliminated, and now it's time for the grand final between Eric, Cartman, and Bugs Bunny. Now keep in mind, Bugs Bunny is coming up from the losers round, so he has to win 2 fights while Eric only has to win 1. Alright, starting out, Bugs is coming up behind him. It didn't quite work out. Eric is fighting back. Oh no, Bugs comes in with a sucker punch. Eric is bleeding pretty bad and Bugs ready to take the win. They both got guns. Wow, Bugs is really messing with him now. He knows he's won and now he's just taunting Eric, trying to be Kyle. And Bugs has won that round, which means that we are now even and we get to go into one final match between the most disturbed child in all of television and the king of slapstick. Alright, we're starting the fight just like last one. Eric is coming out with the fists. I don't know if it's gonna work out. Bugs is going for his taunts again, but Eric is not having any of it. He wants this win really bad and he's fighting for it. I think Bugs is starting to overextend a little bit. Man, this is really turning out to be a close fight. He's trying the Kyle technique again. The guns are out on both sides. Who's gonna take it? Oh, now they're wrestling over the guns. Cartman ends up with the gun and Cartman takes the gold. Coming all the way from the start, only taking 1 loss from Bugs Bunny, and then gets his revenge to take the whole tournament. So now we have Eric Cartman in the gold medal spot, Bugs Bunny takes silver, and Hello Kitty takes bronze. All 3 of these guys were really brilliant, dirty fighters, and they really deserve this win. This was quite the bracket. We'll have to do this again sometime, so leave a comment on who you think should fight in the next AI battle tournament.